This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network. Going.
And welcome into Mount Pleasant High School. I'm Cam Ashburn alongside Adam Lindsay. It's Summertown, Loretto, third time around, this time district semifinals. It's been a while, Adam, since these two teams have met in the district semis. We're used to seeing this game in the district championship.
Yeah. But I'm going to tell you, though, anytime they get together, you know, it's always fun. They've played two really good games this year, you know, highly competitive. I'm expecting another one tonight, hopefully.
Yeah, and, you know, you talk about each team split in the regular season, and of course Loretto got the win at home, and Summertown got their win at home.
Yeah,
it's a team in very similar situations. You know, they're young. They've got some young, really good players that are young and are still developing, and it's been fun watching that process. I know from the Loretto end, you know, seeing that how they started the season to the end. I know the same has been true for Wes Long and his bunch.
Yeah, well, and you know, I watched the show this week from Heine's, you know, and I think, you know, Coach Tips feels like he let one slip away. I think he said at Summertown, you know, that they felt like, well, Coach Long feels the same way about the Loretto game, you know. So I think, but also too, I think that's symptoms of young teams, you know, knowing, being able to close teams out, you know, and do that. As talented as both of these teams are, they're not above reproach, either one. You know, they both make plenty of mistakes at times, and when you have young teams, that's just the price you pay, right?
That's right. And
growing pains, right?
Both teams, of course, Giles County won the district, and Loretto Summertown tied for second. Both teams had Giles County on the ropes the final game, their final time around.
Yep.
Both teams probably should have beat them. And you know, and I think in both situations, the Zebras kind of bailed Giles County out. And, you know, you look at the crew we've got for this one, we may be here a while tonight.
We might. I'm hoping you're wrong.
I hope I am too.
But you never know.
It's
I think it's going to be really fun. I will say this too. You know, the game at Summertown was substantially much lower scoring, and you could tell they had made so many adjustments from the previous meeting. I'm really curious tonight to see what type of adjustments are going to be made since that game, because there's definitely much more on the line right now than
sure.
And
of course, it's to go to the district championship,
Yep.
as we all know. But also, if you win this game, you get to host another home game, and that's
Yes.
big for both teams for a couple different reasons. Summertown only had 7 home games this year. You would like to add another one, especially for your one senior.
Yes,
and
sir.
anytime you can go play at Summertown, it's an advantage in that first region game.
for sure.
For Loretto, they want to go back and play one more game in the barn. This is the final season for. So
Yeah.
it's a double-edged. Both teams have a reason other than going to the district championship, which they both want and
Yep.
feel like they can win.
Well-
It's to get another home game.
And I feel, too, regardless of whoever wins or loses, as talented as both of these teams can be at times and of the promise that they've shown, I also believe either of these teams could go on the road and give somebody some fits.
Yeah, absolutely.
So either way, I'm interested to see what happens tonight. It should be a good one.
Starters for both teams being announced, and, of course, neither team has played in a week. So it's that you never know what you're going to get sometimes when that's the case.
For sure. I tell you, I watched the Richland Loretto game, I believe. Was that the last home game there in the barn? I
It
think?
was. Yeah.
I watched that one. One thing I've really been impressed with Loretto is their ability, their patience on offense. As the years gone along, they've gotten much better. They get really good shots. I think that's an issue for Summertown tonight. Is trying to make Loretto play a little faster and kind of get them out of their tempo. So probably the same thing for Loretto too.
Exactly.
But,
We'll
yeah.
see. Loretto does like to slow the ball down at times. Summertown's going to win the tip. Cole Campbell's going to walk it across left side, the pig. Now swings it around, tipped, but back up to Gavin Burleson. Gavin didn't play the first time around against Loretto, if I'm not mistaken, at Loretto. I don't think he was available for that game. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound by Mason Tidwell. Push ahead, Robertson. Loretto runs, and it's blocked, but we've got a foul?
I didn't see
Goaltending. He's calling goaltending.
Okay.
I don't think that's –
I believe, Summertown, someone had their hand in the net as the ball was going up.
Yeah, whether it goes through the cylinder or not, I don't think you can have your hand go through the net like that. So the officials are wanting an explanation from the official that called it.
And I believe it was more than one. I thought it could have been 2 or 3 different Summertown players they could have got it on, but I think they pointed at Burleson as the one that had his hand in, but we'll see.
It's a call you don't see a lot.
No.
Not like that anyway.
No, I saw it called earlier this year at Summertown, but you rarely see it, like you said.
Okay, there's still talk. I'm telling you, when I said we're going to be here a while, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So he says count the basket, and it looks like it's Summertown's basketball. So.
It will be a good basket for Loretto. Robertson will get credit for the bucket. It took a minute to figure it out, but it was pretty evident when after about 3 or 4 seconds, that's what he was calling. Left side, Jackson, or Bennett. Lob inside to Campbell, and he dumps it out to Burleson. Burleson drives the lane and cuts right in for 2 to tie. 50 seconds gone by here in the first quarter. Reynolds hands off with Robertson. Robertson in the paint, spins, and we got a whistle. Didn't see a lot, but
And he did kind of reach in, and that's the last thing you want if you're Summertown is to get Burleson in early foul trouble, especially for something ticky-tack,
Right.
So that's a tough one.
that was on Kurt. Was that right?
I believe they actually got Grayson on that one reaching in. Yeah, he wasn't guarding him, but he did reach in.
Shot was no good. Summertown gets the rebound. Campbell drives the lane. No good. Rebound by Reynolds. Reynolds pushed ahead to Robertson. He's going to shoot a mid-range jumper, and it's no good. Bowie gets the rebound, and the basket's good off the glass. Cole Campbell will bring it across the timeline. 6:28 remains. 4-2 early in the first district semifinals. This would have been much better at Columbia State if we could have done that.
For sure.
Deflected, but Kurt comes out with it. Out to Gavin. Gavin drives the lane. Got a whistle. And it's going to be a foul on Loretto. They're calling it on the floor. I don't know who they tagged for that one. It's like they got Buttram, I believe.
Yes, sir. I believe it was Buttram. That's correct.
Campbell inbound the basketball. Gets it into Kurt. Over to Grayson. Grayson goes to his left. Spins. He's going to shoot a jumper, turn around, no good. But rebound by Campbell. Shot goes up, and official's going to say it's blocked by Loretto, then it deflected off Campbell. Summertown faithful on the other side doesn't like that call.
Well, and you like the aggressiveness. Sometimes it's good to kick the ball out, and kind of reset, especially when you don't have that size advantage down low. Inside
to Bowie. Bowie turns around, fading away, in and out, no good. Ball's on the floor, and it's going to go off some legs, and they're going to say it went off the team in blue, and it will stay with Loretto. Couple bang-bang plays on either end.
Yeah, for sure.
That tough calls for the officials, and not sure they got either one of them right or wrong. I have no idea. I wouldn't want to make that call.
No.
Reynolds kicks it out. Skip pass. Mason. Jumper good. 6-2. Loretto leads 2.5 minutes into the game. These two teams split in the regular season, each with a home win. First neutral site meeting. Both teams Summertown would be a little more familiar with this gym as some of these kids played in the region and district that was here last year.
Yeah.
A couple of Loretto kids did play here as well, so very young teams. Campbell, jumper off the glass and in.
That's a tough shot off the glass from that distance, but it did look like that's what he was trying to do, though.
I don't know if it was a meant to, but I guarantee
we're going to say it was.
He's going to say it was, absolutely. 2-point advantage for the Mustangs. Reynolds, top of the point, little ball fake, kicks out Buttram. Buttram drives, gets a step into lane, swaps over to his right hand and finishes at the goal.
Nice move getting into the leg right there by Buttram.
It's 8-4, 4:38 remaining in the first of four. Left side. Kurt puts it on the floor, and there's going to be a foul. I think that's going to be another one on Buttram. That's going to be his second.
Yeah, I believe you're right. That's
Neither one of these teams are very deep. Although Jaden Aaron is going to come in for the Mustangs, first substitution of the game. He's going to come in for Hayden Buttram. You don't see it. Both teams are about 7-8 kids deep.
Yep.
Gavin kicks it out to Bennett. Now it's back to Gavin. Not Gavin. You're going to have to correct me.
Hey, you're fine. You're fine.
There's too many Burlesons.
I agree.
Just like there's too many Campbells. They're all great athletes. Blocked. This Kurt's shot was no good. Picked up by Loretto. Mason Tidwell turns around, finds Reynolds. Reynolds in the corner to Robertson. Robertson gets in the lane, kicks it back out to Tidwell, back out to Reynolds. Reynolds drives. Little double clutch move, no good, but Jackson Robertson knocks the rebound out of bounds, forcing Summertown to have to inbound it, but it will be the Eagles basketball.
Well, and I think, tough shot by Reynolds, but I don't blame him there. I think he saw possibly getting the second foul there on Grayson, so I don't mind that play at all. That was aggressive play.
Burleson, Kurt Burleson, back to Grayson. Grayson, mid-range jumper, good. I think that's the first time I've accurately called him by his first name tonight. I'm so used to call Gavin, and I've not actually done play-by-play for Summertown this year. AJ did the game down at Loretto, then he and I swapped.
That's right. Yep.
I went to Page, and he come to Summertown for the second meeting. Jumper from Robertson, no good. Rebound Summertown, and Bennett stolen away by Reynolds to Robertson. Robertson in the paint, goes up, and Grayson, keenly aware that he's playing with fouls, really doesn't contest that one, and it's 10-6. And there's a shove off on Grayson Burleson. It was subtle. I know that's something Loretto has tried to get called quite frequently on he and Gavin the last few years. But
Sherman checked in for Bennett for Summertown, but Grayson's still out there with 2 fouls.
I think he'll be fine. So top of the point, 10-6, 2:55 to play in the first. Robertson and Reynolds interchange. They're going to do it again. Robertson crossover. Goes in, kicks out at the feet of Aaron. Picked up, dumped over the head of Reynolds. Back out to Aaron in the corner for three. From the rim, no good. Rebound, Jackson Robertson. He's going to dribble it back out. He's wide open. Elects to drive. Gets in the lane. Ball fake on Kurt. Shot up, no good. But Kurt Burleson's going to pick up the personal, and that will send Jackson Robertson to the free throw line.
And that was a great job getting Kurt up in there with that pump fake. The two guys, if you're Summertown, you really can't afford to get in foul trouble. You got Grayson now with two, and Kurt with his first one.
Free throw good. Both these coaches, very good coaches, both like to work the officials, and I think second free throw good. Coach Tips, I believe, will get credit for getting that foul caught on Grayson. Left side, Sherman. I saw Sherman go off at Lawrence County High School. Another bank shot from Summertown is good. 12-8. That's almost the same spot that Cole knocked his down from.
Yeah, very close to it.
They've found something there. Very stiff rims here.
Yes.
Jackson Robertson, two-shot from around the free throw elbow, the free throw line, good. Under 2 to play here in the first. Left side, Kurt Burleson looks back door for Cole, not there. Out the Pig, deep three, and Grayson. Grayson, I've got his name wrote down multiple times here just so I remember. I knew I would do this.
I'm going to tell you, though, that thing wasn't far from the circle of mid-court.
It wasn't. It was beyond the 10-foot arc of the volleyball court. Loretto with possession. Bowie shot, no good. Rebound, Kurt Burleson, 125, 14-11. Loretto leads, blocked and picked up by Aaron. Kicked ahead. Robertson, little ball fake, not biting on it's Campbell. Finds Mason Tibble in transition, knocked away by Summertown. Sherman picks it up, turns around, finds Campbell. It's the Weston Pig. Pig's looking for Cole Campbell. He's got it. Bounce pass to Grayson. Grayson, little floater, no good. Rebound by Bowie. Bowie over his head pass, out to Robertson. Robertson in the paint, shot up, good. And we got a whistle and a foul. So it's an and one.
And I believe it looks like they may be getting Kurt Burles on that one. If that is the case, that's his second.
Let's find out. It will be on Kurt.
Yep.
16-11, again making 17-11 with 53 seconds. Free throw good. We got Colin Wilkerson coming in for Jackson Robertson.
Robertson with 11 of Loretta's 17 points this quarter right now.
The kid that wasn't starting to begin the year and has kind of forced his way into the lineup. You know how that goes.
For sure.
Cole Campbell off his knee, but picked up in the paint by Pig. Pig's basket, nice, tough basket is good off the glass and through the hoop. It's 17-13, 37 seconds and rolling. Reynolds going to walk it up the floor for the Mustangs.
Summertown's gotten out of the man now and went into the zone.
Aaron to Bowie. Bowie turns around. Shot is good. Just outside the paint. 20 seconds now. Summertown going to try for one last shot. Grayson, deep three again, back of the iron. Tipped out of there, picked up by Aaron. 4 seconds. Mason Tidwell, crossover, gets to the top of the key, three-pointer, back of the iron, no good. And the horn sounds, and in the first quarter, 19-13 in the district finals, semifinals. Loretto over Summertown after one. We'll head to the second here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, We have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Welcome back here. Second quarter underway. I'm Cam Ashburn alongside Adam Lindsay. Loretto gets the ball to begin the second. Bowie kicks it out to Reynolds. Reynolds thought about the three. Heavy ball fake. Almost walked in the process. And there's going to be a foul on Cole Campbell. A little push.
And he reached out and didn't grab him right there.
We've seen games this year. I know the games I've called, we've seen games where they absolutely let them play.
Yeah.
And it's much like how they call games in Alabama. Then you'll have games where it's ticky-tack. And the players don't ever know how to. Now they got a battle going on in the post. Reynolds for three, no good. Good positioning and rebound there by Weston Pigg. You don't ever know what you're going to get and how you can play and what you can get away with.
Yeah.
Mason Tidwell knocks it away. Picked up. Little ball fake and shot good on the layup. Loretto with its first basket of the quarter. 21-13, 7-16, and Reynolds was trying to get the steal and is going to commit a personal foul in the process. So Summertown will have to inbound. Wilkerson gets up off the bench for the Mustangs. He's going to come in for Reynolds.
Well, and the issue Summertown's facing right now is two of your best defenders and athletic shot blockers are your two guys that have 2 fouls each.
Right.
and if I'm Loretto, they're doing a great job at attacking right now, and both of them are scared to pick up that third.
You're right. Kick out. 3-point shot from Bennett, no good. Rebound, Loretto. Mason Tidwell's going to run point for the Mustangs this time up the floor. Little bounce pass at Jackson Robertson. Crossover in the paint. Ooh, that's a walk.
Yeah.
Thing about Jackson, he's going to get that called on him 3 or 4 times a game. Guarantee you. That's just what he does. He's aggressive, but
yeah,
he sometimes will hang on the ball just a split second too long. He didn't like the call. I think it definitely was a walk, though. Grayson gets in the lane, and we got a whistle. Oh.
Looks like they may be getting Bowie, maybe. I'll check on that.
I think so. It was a kind of quartering away from us. Hard to tell when you're calling a pushing foul. So Summertown will inbound. First foul on Bowie. If you're Summertown, that's somebody you want to get in foul trouble.
For sure. He does such a great job at protecting the rim.
It's a difference maker, just like,
Nice look.
And it is a nice feed, and Weston Pigg picks up the 2 points. 21-15, 6:26 and rolling here in the second. Reynolds kicks it out, almost a travel there. It looked awkward. And Aaron tries to force a pass in there to Reynolds. It's picked off. And that's an awkward-looking floater, no good.
Yeah.
Rebound by Loretto. Reynolds takes it to the hoop. He's fouled in the process. And that will send Corbin Reynolds to the free throw line. The foul's going to be on Bennett.
And I will say,
I got Charlie horsed in the process.
Yeah. And I will say, if you're going to foul someone, that's the way. It was a clean foul, but didn't allow him to get the shot off. So
free throw rattles in good. Second one, back of the iron and good. These rims have no give. In fact, Coach Tips, I was told, changed out a couple of the rims at the Loretto just so his team would get prepared for the game. Another steal. Turnover by Summertown. I'm not sure how the rims are at Summertown, but Loretto's was real spongy and springy.
Yeah.
So they probably needed a little extra help to get prepared. Robertson shot no good, gets his own rebound. Ball fake goes up, scores, and there you go. You're talking about not wanting to pick up that third, and that's
very
pretty evident.
That's very intelligent play, and I'm sure Coach Tips has let them know that.
Grayson takes it in, lost the handle of the basket, but we've got, I believe, we're going to get a foul, or we're going to say last touch Loretto, the last touch Loretto.
Well, it actually looked like, if they were calling the touching, it looked like it went off Burleson, but
it's hard to tell.
Summertown might be keeping it.
They are going to keep the ball inbound. The Pig to Jackson. To Cole Campbell. Campbell turns around, finds Weston Pigg, and The Eagles going to set up the offense. Grayson's going to come out and get it. 5:09 to play. Jackson tried to get the steal. Couldn't do it. Campbell in the lane. Shot blocked. Might have been a foul. Summertown holds on to possession. Pig finds Grayson. Burleson, nice crossover, gets in the paint, and they're going to get a foul called on Bowie going for the block. And that will get Bowie most likely to the bench with his second personal and Hayden Buttram into the game. Grayson Burleson will go to the line for 2.
And a lot of times when you leave your feet like that, you kind of give that official an opportunity. You know, if Bowie stands there with his hands up and just bellies up, they probably won't get that whistle.
I think you're probably right there. Second free throw no good as well. Missed them both. Corbin kicks it out. Robertson in the corner. Buttram just checked into the game. 4:40. Summertown's yet to sub. Buttram for 3. No good. Loose ball rebound, and it will stay with Loretto.
Loretta's fighting for every rebound right now. It's tough for Summertown to get a defensive rebound. Loretta's just really going at the boards hard.
And if you're Coach Tips and you're the Loretto players, you have to realize they're a little bit of foul trouble. Shot no good.
Yeah.
Rebound Summertown. You got to build your lead up because the second half it's going to get a little easier to play with fouls.
Yes.
So Summertown will be much more aggressive in the second half for sure. Nearly halfway finished with the second quarter. Campbell, left side, drives baseline. It's forced out. Out to Grayson for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound, Pig. Pig, ball fake. Put up, no good. Rebound, Hayden Buttram. Tidwell in the corner to Jackson Robertson. Gets cut off. Might have got away with a shove there. I think he did. A little ball fake from Corbin Reynolds. A little up and under move. Beautiful move. And it goes out of bounds. Last touched. Summertown, they're saying. Okay. Well, don't know about that one.
Well, I think it did. I think Burleson kind of wanted the over-the-back call on it, too. So
might have been the case. Nice feed, but out to Buttram. Off the mark, three-pointer. Rebound by Jackson. Is it Jackson Bennett or Bennett Jackson?
Jackson Bennett.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. They may be getting Reynolds.
Do have a foul. It's going to be on Loretto. Nope, it's going to be on Jackson Robertson.
Right.
10-point advantage for Loretto. 3:26 remains here in the first half. Inbound to Grayson. Quick move. Takes it to the hoop, and there's an offensive foul. It's 3. That's not a good call. And that's going to get Summertown with a sub up for Grayson. That will bring in Will Daniel.
And, in Loretta's defense right now, they're shading so much toward Grayson. Every time he, foul or no foul, every time they goes to the basket, they've got someone there waiting for him, They've done a great job trying to contain him so far tonight.
Robertson, kick out Corbin. Now Corbin drives, finds Aaron, and it's blocked. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kurt Burleson, and so it will stay with the Mustangs. We'll try to get a score update for those interested from Lawrence County. Lawrence County leads by 2. District tournament from Lawrence County High School. Is that the girls' game? That's the girls' game. Boys will follow. I think they play at 8, unless it got changed. Yep, today. Low-scoring game. Now, you can watch all those on X Sports. You can go to YouTube and watch it, and Facebook on the other, and watch them both. Loretto still with basketball. It's trapped. Finds Robertson. Robertson nearly had it batted away to Mason Tidwell. Back to Robertson. Reynolds. Hayden Buttram for 3. Doesn't hit anything. Rebound, Summertown. Burleson is going to find Cole Campbell. Loretto kind of hanging back. Not really pressing, but making Summertown be a little more deliberate. And it's batted down by Hayden Buttram, and there's a foul. It's going to be called on Will Daniel. And that's going to put Loretto at the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Or it should.
Looks like Sherman's getting ready to check in for Summertown.
Neither team has scored in a little bit. That will bring in Leighton Sherman. Free throw, no good. Rebound. And it goes out of bounds, but official didn't catch it.
I thought it might have.
It might not have.
Maybe, but I think the people over here that think they have a good view thought it did. And I'm not going to say they're wrong. Well, sure.
They're a little biased.
They're sure. I agree.
And that one they're going to call goes out of bounds. Last touch, Summertown, so Loretto get the ball back.
Well, that might be a little bit of karma.
It might have. Or payback or makeup call. Yeah, who knows.
Yeah.
15-25. 1:55 to play here in the second quarter. Both teams have kind of hit a wall offensively. Some turnovers, missed shots, fouls. Jackson Robertson's going to score, though. He's had a big night for the Mustangs. I played basketball with his dad and uncle.
Yeah.
He's based on his dad's size, he's got some growing left, and that's a drive by Cole Campbell for 2 points. So both teams get off the schneid. The scoreless drought. Tidwell out to Aaron, and it's knocked away by Weston Pig. Stay with the Mustangs. 1:15 to play in the second. There's another game after this. Giles County will face off against Lewis County. We will not cover that, I don't think. I won't be.
Well, you can if you want.
I don't think so. Shot no good, but knocked out there, and Loretto maintains possession. I'm sure there's going to be some interested people. I think Giles County should win that. Shot up, and that thought was going to be a charge. It's not. Fouls on Pig, basket good. And that will send Mason Tidwell to the line for the and one. I don't think the Summertown faithful across the way liked that too much.
Well, and honestly, there really wasn't a lot of contact.
No.
I think,
we're just so used to when a player falls backwards, it's automatic charge, which honestly I wish they would do away with the I know it's on free throw good. I'm going to say the hot take without a chance to explain myself, and I really think that charge is probably the most bogus call most of the time.
Yeah.
I think it's something that should be done away with. Shot put up. No good. A lot of contact. Picked up by Loretto. To Jackson Robertson. Layup. Good. 38 seconds. Loretto extends the lead. 32-17. Kurt Burleson. He's trapped. And we're going to get a foul called on Loretto. And I think it's going to be on Jaden Aaron. It will be. When you slide under a guy that's driving the basket, when you slide under them trying to get the charge, or you stand still, that's not a basketball play.
No. Well, and
free throws coming up. It will be a one-and-one.
The definition of a charge, and even as college and the NBA too, when I played and years ago, the definition of a charge was your feet were set.
That's right.
A lot of times they're calling that play, and a lot of people's feet aren't set. I mean, they might go under players. I mean, it's so subjective, like you said, anymore.
Free throw, no good. Rebound, Loretto. I told somebody the other night, I said, how many times are you playing defense and just stop?
Yep.
To get a charge? I mean, nobody does that. It's not a basketball move. Now, if you're just standing there and somebody runs over you, sure, three-pointer, no good. And the I don't even know, Adam. I don't.
Well, it would be the one closest to it, and I believe that was Jeremy Aaron. I don't know that.
Three-pointer at the horn, no good. Well, they ain't at the horn. Rebound, Loretto, but they were fighting for the loose ball, and it bounced up and went in.
Well, Aaron doesn't have any points this half, so until I hear different, I'm giving it to Aaron.
I think you're right. I think it has to go.
I played with it. I know his dad real well, so we'll give him two.
You give him two.
Yeah.
34-17 at the half. We'll come back here in a couple minutes and go over some stats and talk about the first half. We got the second half coming up here on the X Sports Network from Mount Pleasant High School.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
This is the X Sports Network.
Story & Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story & Lee.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Tired of driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want, from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 61 years.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm, with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Hey folks, this is Fred Webb, principal broker and owner of United Country Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg. Your local Realtree Land Pro agent, specializing in country homes, farms, and land. If you're thinking about selling or would like a free comparative market analysis to see what your property is worth, please give us a call at 931-244-7126. We market your property worldwide to get you the most exposure, which in turn gets you the highest price in the shortest amount of time. Visit us at southerntandrealty.com.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
This is the X Sports Network.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to Mount Pleasant High School District Semifinals. Loretto, Summertown, round 3. At the half, Loretto leads the Eagles 34-17. The winner will advance to the championship game and get to host first round of region at home. So that's a two-layer part there. I'm sure if you had them to pick, they would pick to play for a district championship. But having another home game is always fun, especially for both the home court advantages both these two teams have. And Adam, I believe you've got some halftime stats for us.
Yes, sir. Got a few for Loretto. Jackson Robertson with a big first half. He's got half of Loretto's points with 17. Great first half for him. 7 for Tidwell, 4 for Bowie, and 2 each for Buttram, Reynolds, and Aaron. For Summertown, Grayson Burleson, of course, plagued by fouls that first half, but he did lead Summertown with 7 points, 4 each for Pig and Campbell, and 2 for Kurt Burleson. That'll round them out. So Summertown's got a little mountain to climb if they're going to turn this thing into a game this half, Cam.
Yeah, they just didn't shoot the ball particularly well. And, basketball's a funny sport. You're never out of it. And all it takes is a 4 or 5 minute stretch where you're going on a big run and the other team's not. That's you're hitting your shots, the other team's not, and you can close up a gap pretty quickly. So it's far from over. And, if you're Loretto, you got to be feeling pretty good, but at the same time, you also got to know that Summertown's going to play a little more loose in this second half, knowing that they've got to score some points and knowing, too, at some point if Grayson and Gavin, there I go again, Grayson and Kurt don't pick up any more fouls as this game wears on, they're going to get a little more aggressive because Loretto probably had 8 points in the paint where it's because they knew they could potentially get in foul trouble and couldn't pick up anymore. Now Grayson, I think, has 3.
Yeah, right now Grayson's with 3, and you've got Burleson with 2. Everybody else with 1. For Loretto, Buttram and Bowie both have 2, and that's pretty much the only ones they've got with 2, so they're in really good shape overall.
So we're about a minute away from getting this second half underway. Both teams already on the floor ready to go.
I think if you're Loretto, though, Cam, one thing that works out well for them this game, I think you can just continue doing what you've been doing. There aren't a ton of adjustments I don't think they needed to make at the half. You've got a 17-point lead. You made mistakes, but they played really good basketball as a whole. And I think they've got to feel happy about their defense, too. Holding this Summertown team to 17 and a half is not an easy task.
No. Here we are underway, starting a little early. And there's a first basket from Grayson for 2. So he comes out and gets the first points of the second half. If you're, it's one of those situations. Loretto likes to play slow and deliberate as it is. And, that's going to kill some clock, and that's what kept them in that Giles County game the second time around. So,
well, and I think that's what makes it such a difficult task to fall behind if you're Summertown too, because they're not going to take many bad shots.
Inside to Bowie. Bowie goes up, basket good. Strong move. Weston Pig was a little outmatched in size variety. outside of Grayson and Kurt, Summertown really doesn't have anyone that can match up with Bowie in the paint, size-wise.
No.
And, with them in foul trouble, it really opened the floodgates for Loretto in that first half. Shot put up, basket good from Bennett. That was a tough contested shot. And there's a steal by Grayson in another basket. So there you go. And just like that, it's a 4-point possession essentially. 36-23. Summertown has trimmed 4 points off that halftime deficit. Loretto with the basketball, looks inside to Bowie, and Weston Pigg knocks it out. Grayson comes out with it. He's going to run around his back, picks it up, fires it to his right side. Ball fake. Nearly picked it from behind. A little double clutch shot, no good. Rebound by Bowie. Kicked out. Corbin Reynolds going to bring it up for the Mustangs. Robertson, long 2-point jumper, no good. Rebound by Pigg, and Loretto kind of forcing some shots all of a sudden.
Well, they've done the one thing they don't need to do, and that, like you said, that's kind of force some passes and some shots that they just don't really, you don't need to make those right now.
Kick out to Cole Campbell. Campbell had a little trouble handling the basketball, able to gobble it back in. Jackson Bennett was able to get it back to him. There's Grayson. Fires it in the paint. Pigg goes up, blocked by Bowie. Tried to get him to bite and didn't. Jackson takes it in. Shot put up, no good. Loose ball rebound, last touch by Summertown, so it will stay with Loretto. 5:27 to play here in the third. 36-23. Loretto leads, but Summertown has trimmed into that lead. Reynolds inbounds. Buttram gets in the paint, stops, gets it out. Corbin in the corner for three, too strong. And Loretto all of a sudden not hitting anything. Summertown quickly the other way. And that's a push-off, or a flop one. Grayson for three, no good. Rebound, that's a foul that goes uncalled. And they're going to call that one. Campbell goes in. He's not going to make the shot, but he's going to go to the line for two.
And if they're calling that on Bowie, which I think it is.
It is.
That's his third.
And that's going to get potentially Jaden Aaron up. Yep. And Bowie will head to the bench. So,
well, I'm with you, Cam. I thought Burleson might have pushed off. I thought Pigg had someone come over his back. So they didn't call the first two, but they just figured we'll just get the third.
Yeah. Free throw good. At the end of the day, I guess it kind of worked itself out.
Yeah.
But second one in the air. Going to rattle in good. So Summertown's cut it to 11. It was down by 17 at the half. Under 5 to play in the third. Aaron in the paint. Ball fake goes up. Hoop in the foul. Well, that'll swing some momentum back for Loretto. Foul's going to be on Pigg. And that will get Jaden Aaron at the free throw line for one.
And that's the first time, at least this quarter, that Loretta's just really slowed down, and waited for that really good shot. They've kind of been
free throw no good, but it almost rebounded by Loretto, but knocked out of bounds, and so Summertown will inbound it. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's fine. Not at all.
Full court pressure from the Mustangs. It's loose pressure. Grayson throws a circus shot. I almost got it to go, but it's going to go out of bounds. Oh. I'm going to say it's going to Loretto, and I'll be honest, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't know. It's interesting. We'll default because they have a better view, but didn't look like it from here. Loretto with the basketball. Left side, Buttram. Skip pass, Mason Tidwell for three. Good. Mason hadn't really had the scoring touch tonight until that shot. Cole Campbell. Bounce pass in the corner to Bennett, back to Campbell, and we got a whistle, and that's going to be probably on Mason Tidwell. Nope, it's on Jackson Robertson.
And Robertson has such a good first half. Like you said, Tidwell's played fine. He just was a little quieter than what you're used to. He's definitely someone you can't forget about.
Sure.
Right now if you're Summertown.
Bennett will check out. That will bring in Leighton Sherman. Inside. Burleson lost the handle of the basketball, and that might have been a little back up. Unless it went off his knee. He had his back to us. It could have went off his knee and out of bounds.
Maybe.
Campbell inbounds. Grayson blocked from behind. Picked up by Reynolds. He's going to run the floor and can't get it to go. Rebounded by Pig, and we got a whistle and a foul. That's going to be on Buttram. I don't know about that one either. It looked like two players kind of got tied up a little bit. I don't think there was anything.
No. And
that's one of those, that doesn't change anything.
No.
I mean, you reaching your arm up, another player comes in, and you kind of get your arms, and nobody falls, nobody goes to the ground. Let them play.
Yeah, and that's Buttram's third as well.
That's could end up being big. Shot put up, no good. Burleson gets his own rebound, put back, no good, and now we got a whistle and a foul. That's 4 on Buttram. So quickly, Loretto finds themselves in a precarious situation.
There was a lot of contact there. I'm not saying it wasn't a foul.
Sure.
I just don't know if it was on Buttram. I don't know, but he's going to take the hit, though, on it. That's, like you said, Cam, that's 4.
Free throw, it's going to rattle in good. And that's going to get Bowie, who's got 3 up. So both teams a little bit in foul trouble. Loretto all of a sudden in a little worse situation than Summertown is. Both benches are not very deep. Second free throw good. 41-27 now. 3:44 to play in the third quarter. It would be very fitting if this game came down to some role players who doesn't see a lot of action. Yep. That would be fun. For someone. I mean, probably not for the people sitting in front of us or across the way, but it would be fun for us. Jackson, Robertson, 2-point, no good. Rebound, Reynolds is good. Timeout, Loretto. Coach Tips jumping up and down, wanting that timeout. And he's going to get it. 43-27, 3:15 to play here in the third. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Let Summertown get this to single digits.
Welcome back. So we were talking in the break. I think Coach Tips may going to be tell his guys, number one, quit fouling.
Yeah.
Number two, slow it way down. Summertown with the ball. Campbell, left side to Kirk Burleson. Out to Sherman. Campbell comes out and gets it from him. And the total players get caught up, and they're going to call a foul on Summertown. I guess. He called a block.
Yeah, they're going to get an illegal screen on
Weston
Pig.
I thought the 2 players' legs got tied up.
Yeah, I didn't see Pig move, on the screen, but they just made some contact when he came by. So
it's one of those, again.
Tough luck if you're Summertown.
Mason catches a pass from Robertson inside Reynolds, who's posting up. I don't know that we've seen that this year. Shot from downtown, no good. Rebound, Loretto. Reynolds in the paint. Ball fake, goes up, gets blocked from behind. Tipping for it, still tipping for it. It's loose. Bowie picks it up, has it knocked away briefly. Aaron has it. Backdoor feed, nearly picked off. Reynolds is going to be dribbling around, and
I don't see how you can get a timeout there.
And Summertown is not liking that.
That's unbelievable.
And I tend to agree with him. Coach Tips and Loretto caught a major break. We'll keep it here. It's just a 30-second timeout. But, I mean, there was no possession of that basketball at no point.
No,
I don't know how
But like you're saying, Cam, not just no possession. I'm talking about for the last 7 seconds there hasn't been possession.
And it was probably supposed to be Summertown basketball because it went out of bounds.
And, I know Coach Long's not happy with the officiating, but also know Coach Tips probably has some frustrations tonight too. But I tell you, Loretta they have played a little sloppy this third quarter. I think we'd agree at times. But, man, they're really on the boards hard, and I think that's what's helping them out right now. Any ball that goes up on the rim, they're going after it, and that's been a big help for them this quarter.
Reynolds to inbound after the timeout to Jackson Robertson. Goes left side, and there's a foul, and that's going to be on Kurt Burleson.
And that should be 4. No, excuse me, that's 3.
And that will send Robertson to the free throw line for 2. That's one of those plays. Jackson's he's such a great ball handler, and he's free throw good. He can work both hands really well, but when he gets on that left side of the basket, if he would go to hit with his left hand instead of his right, he's going to finish off a lot more of those plays. You see that a lot with high school players. It's just second free throw, no good. Loretto's going to get the rebound, though, and that's what you were talking about. Skip pass out to Aaron, to Robertson on the floor. A little ball handling action. Back out to Aaron. Looks inside the buoy, and it's forced in there, picked up by Sherman. A little help from Weston Pigg there as well. Grayson. Spin move and scores. It's a pretty dynamic move there.
Nice move.
Under 2 to play in the third. 44-29, Loretto leads. It's kind of been a weird flow here in the third. Both teams going little tiny runs, but Summertown's kind of got the better of Loretto. In the third, shot put up, no good, but tipped out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Loretto. And it's it's things like that that's preventing Summertown from really picking up the momentum and running with it.
Well, and it doesn't matter who you play, Cam, and Loretto's a solid basketball team. You give any team multiple opportunities, you're going to pay the price, and you just can't do it.
Ball fake by Tidwell. Shot put up, no good. Offensive rebound by Robertson. Kick out Aaron. Tidwell. Swinging around. Aaron's going to shoot the 3. No good. Rebound by Kurt Burleson, and they're going to tag Boo with a foul.
Yeah, he might have.
That's going to be 4.
Yeah.
So we got a couple players for Loretto with 4. Minute 16 to play. It's going to get Colin Wickerson up. He's going to come in, shortest guy on either team, going to come in for the biggest guy on either team.
Well, and that foul there is a double-edged sword. It's very ticky-tack, like you said. I think that's the word. But then again,
you've been calling it all night.
Then again, Bowie's got to understand. You got 3. This officiating crew. You got it. This kid. This is a smart kid. Get away. Don't give him an opportunity.
I think you're right. Campbell. Sherman. Weston Pigg comes out and gets it. Now to Grayson. Grayson gets a screen. Shot put up good. So Summertown cuts into the lead again, gets it back to 13. 50 seconds remain in the third. Loretto led by 17 at the half. That was deflected, almost picked off. Robertson shoots one, no good. Tipped up and almost went in again on the tip, looking for the rebound. Rebound cleanly now by Summertown. Campbell drives, looks back door. Kurt's shot falling away is good. So the Burleson brothers scoring back-to-back possessions, and it's an 11-point deficit now for the Eagles. 20 seconds. Summertown ratchets up the pressure, and that is a ticky-tack foul on Sherman. It's going both ways now, and that's why when I said at the beginning of the game we may be here all night, because I know that this crew, there's one of the guys I've not seen. The other two, I know for a fact, things can get kind of dumb. That's the best way I know to describe it.
Straightforward way to say it.
Yeah.
I can understand. That's a nice
steal. Take it away. And he slips, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch below, and I think he may have hit his head. I hope he's all right.
Yeah, he slipped there, and I don't think he traveled. He let the ball go when he went to slip, but he might have.
I think he's got some blood there. Yep.
Does he?
Yeah, I think so. I think above his brow, I think he might be done. He's going to stay. They're going to make him come out. He's got to get that patched up.
Yeah.
It may just be really red, but it looks like, he's got some blood above his eyebrow.
I would really like to see if they check that spot, maybe wipe it before.
I'm with you, Adam.
I mean, nobody's done a thing for that kid. One of the most athletic kids on the floor just lost his balance.
6 seconds, inbound, and there's going to be a foul. He's going to come back. Apparently, there wasn't blood.
Maybe.
We're too high up to see. I thought. So Grayson's coming back. He may have just had to come back in since it was an injury timeout.
I'm not sure who they get that foul on. Is that
get on Wilkerson? Yep. 4 seconds. Summertown to inbound. Cole Campbell finds Grayson. Grayson falling away. Throws a shot. No good. Rebound Tidwell. Tidwell with one. Heaves one at the horn. Almost made it.
Yep.
44-33. Summertown cut the deficit from 17 to 11. If they can do it again in the fourth, it's going to get real interesting in the final frame. Playing for a chance to play for a district championship and another home game. Fourth quarter coming up on the Egg Sports Network.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter just underway. Tidwell with the ball. And the game got kind of interesting as we got both teams a little bit of foul trouble. Key players. Wilkerson in the game. Tidwell. If you're Loretto, you want to hang on to this ball as long as possible. Robertson throws a shot up, no good. Wanted a foul, and that was just a little forced. Grayson shot up, no good. Rebound, Robertson. Gives it for Mason. Going to try to weave his way in and out of traffic. Bounce pass to Reynolds. So you got Bowie and Buttram for Loretto, both on the bench with 4. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Kurt Burleson. Kurt's got 4. Is that right? No, he's got 3.
Yeah, 3. That's correct.
And has Grayson got 3 as well?
I believe.
Or has he got 4?
I've got 3 for both.
So 3 for both. So Loretto a little bit worse situation. Leading scorers for both teams. That's a nice move in the paint from Pig, and we got a whistle. This player going to have to tie his shoe. It's going to be Kurt Burleson.
You know, we were talking about this during the break. If you're Summertown, with Bowie out, he's such a force for Loretto inside. If this is a time for you to get to the rim. You know, they did a good job right there. They finally got this thing down to single digits for the first time in a while.
Yeah. This game has gone Summertown's way in the second half, no doubt. And Loretto, like you said, has been affected by the fact that you got 2 of your bigger players in foul trouble. Tidwell gets out of trouble there. Loretto wanted the foul called. Buttram is back in the game for the time being. Tidwell dribbles out of trouble for Reynolds. They're going to hold the basketball.
Yeah.
I don't know that you can hold it for 6.5 minutes, but you're going to try to milk as much of it as possible. Reynolds in the paint. Aaron goes reverse layup, no good. I think that was one of those you should have went up the first time. Yeah. And he tried to go the other way. That's a drive in by Campbell, no good. Rebound, a couple of Loretto players, and Tidwell rips it out of there. Dumps off to Reynolds, so Loretto dodged the bullet there.
Yeah, he kind of walk. I don't know if it was a walk as much as it was a double dribble. Yeah. I think the official kind of he actually put 2 hands on it there. Was wanting to pass it, but kind of lost
control. Yeah. So Summertown get the ball back on the turnover. 6 minutes to play. Final frame of regulation anyway. We've seen some interesting games between these two teams, that's for sure. And there's another turnover. Pig's pass was deflected out. Reynolds dribbles it up the floor, and he's going to lose the handle, and it's going to be Summertown ball. Loretto crowd doesn't like it. I couldn't really see who it touched or what it touched, but, I mean, regardless.
I think it did go off Reynolds. The frustrating part right now with Reynolds, a good young player for sure, but he's went to 2 spots right across half court where you're getting trapped. I mean, and that's not a good spot where you want to be if you're Reynolds.
Grayson, left side, Sherman. 5:30 to play. Sherman for 3. Good.
You've got to watch it. They left him. That's one of the young men on this Summertown team you can't leave, and that's the first time tonight they let him have the look.
Summertown, Coach West Long going to call a timeout. 44-38. We'll take it with him here on the X Sports Network.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Welcome back. Loretto inbounds the basketball with 5:22 to play in the fourth. 44-38. Summertown trail by 17 at the half. So they've cut into the lead. Robertson goes in the lane. Shot up good. They hadn't answered in a minute. Finally got some points. It's one of those games where the youngness of the Loretto team with some fouls, and there's a steal. Trying to hang on. It's the Mustangs. Robertson in the right corner. Being guarded by Sherman, and that's a ball handling clinic. Robertson, a little floater, good. Grayson, he's going to put on his own ball handling clinic, and Robertson steals it. Robertson goes up, ball fake, shot up. Shot no good, but he's going to the line for two. Not sure which Eagle they tagged on that one.
I believe it might be Pig. But we'll see.
It's going to be the double ones.
And that's 4 on Pig.
So that changes a lot, too. Both teams in foul trouble. Key players in foul trouble. Free throw, back of the iron, and it fell through.
Well, out of the timeout, Loretto's got 2 great shots and forced 2 turnovers.
Yep.
And that's what you've got to do.
Second one, front of the rim, back of the rim, good. Leads back out to 12. 4:30 to play in the basketball game. Kurt kicks it out. Campbell, three-point shot, no good. Rebound, Bowie couldn't come down with it. Burleson goes up, and that's 5 on Bowie. Got to know better.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Loretto doesn't like it, but that's a foul.
Well, when you got a 12-point lead, you know, and like you said, I mean, sometimes it's better just to belly up and let it go. That's not someone, if you're Loretto, you really want to be losing right now.
No, and we've mentioned it. It changes how Summertown can attack the basket.
For sure.
If he free throw good from Grayson. I mean, even if he's just standing in there with his hands straight up, it alters your shot because he's 6'8".
Yep.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound by Jaden Aaron. You got to keep in mind, Hayden Buttram is also playing with 4 for Loretto. Pig's playing with 4 for Summertown. The 2 Burleson boys are playing with 3. And somehow Loretto's able to maintain possession in the paint. Shot goes up, and that goes out of bounds. Loretto wanting a foul, not going to get it. So Loretto will inbound. That was an interesting possession, to say the least. Yep. Summertown almost had a steal 2 or 3 times. In the corner, Mason for 3. No good. Rebound by Kurt Burleson. Gives it to Grayson. Under 4. And Robertson, he got away with one there potentially, and that's a nice find to Kurt Burleson. You can feel the intensity ratcheting up in this one.
Yep.
Robertson in the paint. Goes up and under. Throws a shot up. Good.
They're going to get a charge.
Going to call a charge.
Yeah.
And that's going to be 3 on Jackson. Is that 4?
I've got him for 3, Cam. Which Summertown's very fortunate to get, because if that was going to be a defensive foul, that would have been Pig's 5th.
Loretto didn't like the call, but that's what the call is. And might have been a walk there from Sherman, but it's going to be a steal from Buttram. Pass ahead to Reynolds. It's a 2-on-1. Reynolds goes. Shot up good, and the foul on Grayson Burleson. And that's going to be 4 on him. And that's going to send Corbin Reynolds to the line for an and 1. Free throw up. Good. 53-41. Loretto leads. 3:23 to play. This one's kind of gotten wonky with the foul trouble.
Yeah.
It's kind of negated us from having a really good game with, I don't want to say good game, but Grayson's three-pointer in and out, no good. But both teams' best players have not been able to be on the floor very much. Part of it, though, almost a double dribble. Jackson dribbles in the paint. He's getting by. That's a 5 on Pig.
Yeah, that'll be his 5th.
He was working on it. You could see the way his body reaction is. He was thrusting his hips into him. And, you know, I said it before. I wish they wouldn't call some of the touch stuff. But when you change a player's direction, it gets kind of tough. It is a 1-and-1 now with Robertson at the free throw line. First one no good. Does not earn a second attempt, but gets his own rebound. That's been the difference.
Yep. The whole
Jackson
game.
takes it in. Basket good. What a big night for that young man. 2:45 to play. 55-41. Grayson off kilter 3. No good. Corbin Reynolds picks it up. Jackson Robinson's going to go up. Layup good. He may have twisted his ankle. He's motioned to the bench. He needs help. Three-pointer in the corner good from Kurt Burleson. Timeout Summertown, and that might buy Loretto a little break because I think Jackson Robertson is hurt. 57-44, 2:26 to play. It's still not over, folks. We've seen some weirdness before here on the X Sports Network.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff, over 25, that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
It's just...
Welcome back here on the X Sports Network. 2:26 to play. 57-44, Loretto leads over Summertown. Coming out of the timeout. Tidwell inbounds to Robertson. Back to Tidwell. Turns around, finds Reynolds. Summertown going to ratchet up the full court pressure. Buttram, Loretto's going to have to hurry, and that's going to be 10 seconds. Nope.
It was a pretty quick 10, but...
I thought we had a timeout. Coach Tips is beside himself. I mean, 10 seconds hadn't even come off the clock, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that's a 10-second count. That's what Coach Tips is saying. Summertime basketball regardless. Sherman for 3. No good. Those corner threes sometimes are hard. Knocked away. Picked up by Robertson. He saves it from going out of bounds right to Summertown. Kurt Burleson picks it up. 2 minutes to play. Summertown going to have to hurry. And shot put up no good, and there's a foul on Grayson. He's gone. So both big fellas for both teams have now fouled out. And that changes the complexion of this one big time. Checking into the game will be Will Daniel. So with Bowie and Burleson out, that changes a lot for both teams. Free throws coming up. First one is up good. He'll earn the second. It's unfortunate that the game was marred in that from the get-go, really, Adam. You know, Burleson brothers got in foul trouble, then Loretto got in foul trouble, then second one good. Official timeout, and this is where we get some stupidness happening, I'm pretty sure.
I'm not sure.
And this is ridiculous. They're making Grayson tuck his shirt back in. He untucked it when he came to the bench. He's fouled out of the game, and this guy...
he's sitting over there quietly.
He's sitting over there quietly, not saying a word. They tell him to tuck his shirt back in. That's why the TWSLA is a joke.
I'm going to agree with you on the reason
Steal by
about
Loretto.
that.
I mean,
for sure. I mean,
that's ridiculous. Jackson kicks it out to Jaden Aaron. 1:44 to play. I mean, the kid's setting over their mind. He's upset.
Yeah.
His shirt untucks. There's a turnover picked up by Sherman. Kurt Burleson gets trapped and throws it away.
Well, I was talking to somebody at halftime. When I walked outside, I officiated football for years, Cam, and I was always taught and trained. At the end of the game, you didn't want them to know that the officials even existed.
Exactly.
And that's how the most important thing was I got out of there with not anyone even knowing who I even was, or they didn't even think about an official after the game.
Jackson Robertson goes up, another basket for him. Big night for number 5 for Loretto. So Loretta's going to pick up the win as we get around a minute to play. Campbell not giving up. Drives, can't get the shot to go. It's been one of those nights. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with. Oh, they're going to give it to Loretto.
Yeah, I think Burleson knocked it out when he came flying in.
I think you may be right. It's just been a night for Summertown. Nothing could fall for them. And I think at the end of the day, we both agree that rebounds and second chance opportunities for Loretto was the biggest difference. 61-44, and there's a steal. Campbell going to drive the paint and blocked by Corbin Reynolds. Under a minute. Reynolds inside half court. He's trapped. Summertown not giving up, though. Robertson going to dribble it back out. 35 seconds, 61-44. Loretto will get another home game at the barn. And if you're Summertown, you will get to play a consolation game, but you will also be moving on to region, so your season is far from over.
Yeah.
So a lot to build on. And Summertown not in foul mode at this point. As the Loretto side comes to their feet. They will play for their district championship on Tuesday night. 5 seconds remain. And Jackson Wright should be a technical. He just set the ball down and walked off. I don't like it. If you're a fan of a team and you see a player with a little bit of I don't want to say an attitude because that's not fair to the kid. Yeah. Just a little bit of you need a little bit of that on every team. Every team needs a little bit of that player, but at the same time, that's not always the smartest thing to do in a rivalry game. 61-44 is the final. And Adam, I think you got our final stats there.
Yes, sir, I do. Jackson Robertson, 30 big points for Loretto.
Unbelievable. I didn't realize it was even that.
Yeah,
much.
17 in the first, 13 this half. Wow. And actually pretty quiet. He didn't really score much in the third.
Just
Most of that was the fourth.
Yeah, you're right.
10 for Tidwell, 7 for Reynolds, 6 for Aaron, 6 for Bowie, and Buttram ended up with 2. For Summertown, Grayson Burleson led them with 18, 11 for Kurt Burleson, 6 each for Pig and Campbell, and 3 for Sherman, and that pretty much rounds Summertown out, Cam. So
yeah, and I would have liked to have saw this game with the star. I don't want to say stars. They're all every kid on the floor is capable of having those 30-point nights, but I would like to have saw this game without foul trouble. I think it did. It kind of messed with the flow, both first and second half. Both teams were affected by it, and at the end of the day, Loretto come out with a win. And they will go on, I'm assuming, to play Giles County unless they absolutely lay an egg here.
Yeah, I would tend to agree, Cam,
and of course,
something crazy happened.
We got the big game on Monday night, Summertown Loretto girls edition.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, and that's another game like this guy's game. You saw Summertown, honestly, they blew out Loretto at the barn.
Yeah.
First game of the year. It wasn't even close. And you hadn't seen a game like that between those two teams in many, many years. And then Loretto goes to Summertown and picks up a win for them. So, honestly, I don't know what to expect on Tuesday night. Summertown looked really good tonight in their game. Loretto kind of looked a little sloppy, but as you guys probably are aware, when you play the lesser opponent, sometimes you can come out a little flat.
Well, and I think we honestly all knew, where this was going to end up.
I think so, too, on the girls.
Yeah, in the girls' side. Yeah. And, I think both of those teams have the other team on their mind. you know.
Absolutely.
And it's just going to happen. You know, they're kids, so their minds are going to wander, and I don't blame them. It's a big one, and it should be fun. Those two teams are both so talented. That should be a fun one to watch.
It should be. You're exactly right. That'll come your way Monday night for the district championship. Tuesday night, Loretto will be back in action against Giles County. I'm assuming. It's not official yet, but we're assuming that's who they'll play. All right, so we're done here from Mount Pleasant for tonight. Be sure to flip over and watch the Lawrence County guys as they will play. What was the final, Kevin? Did Lawrence County girls win? They got beat. So they got beat. Okay, by 2. All right, so Lawrence County girls lost. The guys' game, they will be playing Marshall County here pretty quick, so be sure to tune in over on that and watch another in-county team go to battle in the district semifinals. That game is being played at Lawrence County High School. All right, for Adam, I'm Cam. We'll see you guys on Monday night right back here at Mount Pleasant High School for the district championship on the girls' side.
This is the X Sports Network.